Alright, I.A.G Farm family, it's an exciting day. It's actually the end of the weekend, Sunday evening, and I'm headed to the home hardware store, to Home Depot, and I'm headed to pick up our flooring, and it's going down come tomorrow, early Monday morning. I'm gonna get started ripping up floors, and I'm gonna get those old floors ripped up in the hallway, the kitchen, living room area, laundry room, both the bathrooms, and we're finna get started putting down our LVP flooring, our luxury vinyl plank flooring. And it's exciting times because we're done painting, done with drywall. We started on trim. We got the carpet done in the bedrooms. We have beds in our room and the boys' rooms. And we moved in. We have our kitchen sink that's come in. And our cabinet should be here probably next week, I believe. And so we're going to go ahead and get these floors in. And so it's really exciting. And I'm headed out late this evening. Like I say, it's Sunday. We've had a super amazing weekend. Got a lot of rest done, a lot of fellowship. Spent time as a family, watched a couple movies. We threw a homeschool pizza party for the boys, just to start off the new school year, you know, for homeschool. And I had powdered donuts. Tyson got a chance to do the donut dance. And we had powdered donuts and pizza and all type of good snacks and treats and things like that. And we're, like I say, it's Sunday evening, and it's been a restful weekend, but it's time to get back to it tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out this evening, you know, after everything is settled down. And you know, because like I say, we just kind of been chilling today, and I'm headed out to get our flooring, so early in the morning I can get started. So y'all just stay tuned, and I'm pick y'all up in the morning, and next time y'all see me, I should be tearing up old floors and putting down new ones. This house is really about to transform now. Like putting in the floors, this is gonna be like the seal that really like transform this place. You know, the paint, the carpet and all those things are good, but once we get this flooring down, and then especially once the cabinets come and Megan's kitchen is set up, it's gonna be amazing. So I just see y'all tomorrow morning early, and we'll get started ripping up these floors and putting down our new floors. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God.
I
Alright, y'all, I got all these floors in here pulled up, and my goal is to get the living room here done. Once I get the living room done, then I start on the kitchen area. But my goal is to get the living room done and the hallway done. Let me show y'all this hallway after I pulled up the floors. Yeah, it's clear they had a cat or a dog or something, because you can kind of see the stains from the pee. And as I started pulling the floors up, you can smell it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some kilts. I got a little bit of extra kilts left over, and I'm gonna like kilts it until this wood soak in the kilts to where that, you know, it overpowers that smell and kind of takes it away, whatever smell and mildew and pee, urine stains. Because we'll never be able to let our dogs in with this hallway, because you know, our dogs are all males and they gonna smell that and start marking up the house. So if we ever want to let our dogs in when it gets real cold, you know, because they're small blue heelers. We used to leave our Rottweilers outside when they got real cold and just give them, you know, hay and bedding. But the blue heelers, since they're small dogs, they're only like 40, 50 pounds. They had to come in when it gets real cold. And so if we're ever gonna let our dogs in, I gotta kill this hallway and get rid of that. It looks like it started about here, and it goes along that line there. And I think what happened is that the dog was peeing on the wall, because when we did the wall, the sheetrock, you can kind of smell it on the wall, and we killed that wall and got rid of it on the wall. But when we pulled the floor up, it just activated again. So I got everything swept real good there, and I'm gonna get the shop vac and vacuum everything up real good, and then kilts this floor real good over and over and over until this floor just absorbs that kilts. And everywhere else is good. And that's one of the beautiful things about this mobile home, is that why it was such a blessing is because it's solid. You know, even under the windows, it's solid. You know, it kind of looks like it's wet right there, but it's just a shadow. But the only spot where there's a little bit of discoloration and it's dry is right here. And I did that. That was my fault. When I put this air conditioning in, I didn't have it tilted the right way, and so it was leaking for a day before I realized that. And so I got a little bit of discoloration there, but that was just from one day of leaking. And so we'll get that kilts as well to make sure nothing is active. But as you can see, the floors are solid, like no squeaks as I walk through. Solid, it doesn't budge. You know, our house that we had in the city didn't even have a floor this good. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do my flooring up until this point, and then once I get the floor done in this section, I rip all this up. You know, because we have some things in here. Like I said, I just kind of move those things to that side. And the wood stove as well. I'm gonna just do the flooring around the wood stove because we're gonna end up putting like a concrete cement board down and building that up with some stone for like a fire blocker. And then we're gonna also do a fire shield on the back as well, like a heat shield at least on the back. Yeah, so that's where we at. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the shop vac and get everything vacuumed up good. And I'm gonna pull out the paint roller and the kilts paint, and I might just pour the paint on the floor and just let it kind of roll in, and then roll it in with the roller just to lock it in. So let's go get this shop vac, and then let's get the paintbrush rolling and kill this hardware, try to get rid of this pee smell. Alright, y'all, so I got a coat of prime on the hallway. I also got a coat of some prime over there on that spot where I told you the air conditioner leaked a little bit. And then I just got some other spots that kind of look discolored just a little bit. And just want to make sure I get all the spots where the animal might have peed it. The pee might have, you know, soaked through the floor. And so, yeah, I'm going to let that dry. And I'm going to go ahead and do about 1,000 more coats until I can't smell any animal pee anymore, because we don't want to cover that up and then have a light hint, because you could barely smell it while the floor was down. And yeah, we don't want to be able to barely smell it at all, you know. So I'm gonna just keep doing it over and over and over until, you know, that smell is gone, so that kilt soaks into the wood and becomes one with the wood and has a new surface. So yeah, hopefully this will work. And yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry, do it a couple more times, and then I'll pick y'all up then.
All right, y'all, so we are getting back to work. We have the hallway kilts. He just used the primer that kilts paint over and over and over again until the pee smell was completely gone. And we've been waiting on the hallway to dry so we can come with the moisture barrier. So he's putting down the underlayment now. Yeah, because the kilt's finally dried. So we are stepping closer to actually putting down flooring. I know this has been excruciating. We've literally been watching paint dry. So it's been hard for Tim, but he's got to the point now where he can put down the moisture barrier, and we should be putting down some floors very, very soon.
Don't worry, I'm a trained professional.
Right. Yeah, right.
I know what I'm doing. I know it look like I don't know what I'm doing, but I have it under control.
Listen, if you can get rid of pee smells, then, you know, hey, you're a professional in my book.
Exactly.
Because that's something the professionals would have not done.
I'm not sure if I had put down moisture barrier or not, because the actual flooring that we have has like a moisture barrier strip under there already. But I wanted to make sure I did it right, you know, because we're spending too much money on this flooring, and I'm trying to not have to do it again. So I'm kind of overdoing it, and that's a lot of times that's what happens. You know, when you do it yourself, you kind of overdo it, because you don't know if you're doing it right or not.
And you don't want to skimp on anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The professionals, they know so much that they can kind of skimp on stuff.
Right. They know exactly what corners to cut.
Right.
You know. Like, oh, you don't need that, you know.
And sometimes you actually need that stuff.
Yeah, but it's good. Looks like you got it down. So you're just gonna cut it to size and not worry. Did it have an adhesive strip? You're not worried about that?
It has an adhesive strip over here.
Right.
But I want that to carry on out there.
I gotcha.
I think it's more important to be on, because I'm gonna be. This is only gonna be one piece here. And
right.
out there, once I get out there, once I roll all the way out, there's gonna be another piece that connects on.
Right. So you're overlapping. Okay, that makes sense. I get it now. I didn't understand before. So you'll just cut that off, but the flooring will hold that down. Then once you have multiple pieces that can wrinkle and bunch up, you'll make sure they're, you know, adhered down. That makes sense. Like you said, hey, you're a professional, right? Well,
exactly.
What am I, you know, questioning? All right, looking good. It really looks good.
And I'm down here and I don't smell it.
There you go. And you would have definitely smelled it before. So.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
It was like a morning routine for that dog. Let me go to the potty. Where's the hallway?
You know, it's always kind of like what you say. They probably knew the dog was doing it and were cleaning, quote unquote, cleaning it up. But you can never clean it up. It sinks, it gets down in the cracks and crevices, and you know. You know. You make it look so easy.
Oh, yeah.
With that box blade. But just think about it. One day you're gonna be able to sit on the couch, walk on these floors, look at your wood stove, you know, and be like, I put these floors down. And I'll be like, and I videoed. That's right, we can watch the video.
I just said, you remember when I did all that work, you wasn't doing nothing? But everybody on YouTube thought I was the lazy one. Oh
yeah. Listen, I was thinking about that when I was watching the video that you released this morning, how you had me unloading the trailer. Right. And the particular clip that you chose was mostly me. Yeah. And then you were like, just for a couple of seconds. And I was like, people gonna be like, he let her unload that whole trailer. It's the perception.
I just edited that part out. I think folks would rather see you unload the trailer than me.
It's just the perception, you know.
Yeah. I think I might get this bit down.
Okay, looks great. Looks awesome, y'all. And look, he's got that nice and flat there. There you go.
And then the next piece is going in here.
Right.
Strip right here.
Right. See, you were so smart to figure it out, because I wouldn't have been able to figure it out.
Because I was trying to figure out why they had
just that one
side. Adhesive strip on one side.
All right.
And it's only a little thin piece here. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, it's thin, so the other one can overlap it. Mm-hmm. And then you can hear both of them together so they don't move.
Yeah, that's smart. I wouldn't have figured that out, but you know. Some people just have those brains where they can put stuff together.
Yeah.
Without reading the instructions. Although, I should have had it on camera. I knew I should have taken a picture. Last night, y'all. Come on back here so I can see. Last night.
I want to hear last night.
I saw him reading the instructions. He went and got the instructions from the box of the floor and read all the instructions, all the warranty information.
Right.
Mr. Man ain't got no business.
Because listen, there's a debate on whether I should put the flooring down before the cabinets and they put the cabinets on top of the flooring, or whether I should wait and let them put the cabinets down and then put the flooring up to the cabinets. Our flooring installer that came out here, you know, and measured everything, he said go ahead and put the
cabinet
down.
installer.
Yeah, cabinet installer. He said go ahead and put the flooring down. We can just put the cabinets on top. He said because mainly the walls are going to support the cabinets. You know, you're going to shim it up and trim it up and everything so it looks clean. But he said the cabinets are going to be supported by the wall, not the floor. So he said it's fine if the floating floor goes underneath. But according to like what you read online and the directions and everything, it says don't put anything on top of the floor. That it's supposed to float and that it voids your warranty. But we're not going to ever, you know, do anything with the warranty with the floor. So it's really just how we want to do it. Because also we have the same thing over here with the wood stove. It's like I have to decide whether I'm going to build my stone hearth down here before I put the flooring down or build it on top of the floor. Because if we ever decide to sell this mobile home, the people that buy it or the real estate company that we use to sell it may say, hey, y'all got to get the wood stove out of here, you know. And then if we have to do that, the flooring got already be under there, you know. So it's just kind of like what we decide to do. We haven't figured it out yet. But I think I'm trying to see. Do I want to go ahead and put down all of the underlayment? Do I want to start laying floor? Kind of seems like I should start laying floor though.
Maybe in the hallway, just to get that down. Right, I'm not sure though.
I think I'm going to start laying floor. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
What's that?
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
It's good right there.
Yeah. Perfect.
Meet you right here.
That's perfect.
Alright, y'all, starting to get late, but I want to show y'all what I got done so far. And you can see I got the whole hallway done. And see it's dark outside. But I got the whole hallway done and it looks good, feels good. It's not squeaking or creaking or anything, not moving at all. And I'm gonna continue on in the bathroom once we get ready to do it in there, but I hadn't even started working on the boys' bathroom yet. But I got the hallway done. And I might do a couple more lines here. I might start going here. But I'm gonna just pick y'all up tomorrow. It took me a while to get going today, but the main thing I did was get rid of that pea smell. That was like the main thing. And that kilts, I put probably about 5 coats of kilts on that floor in the hallway, and it's good now. It doesn't smell like dog pee in the hallway. And like I said, the main thing was just figuring out how to connect those boards, because I was having trouble when I had to connect the boards on 2 sides, you know. And I figured out that you have to like hammer them in. And once I got that figured out, it was easy. And it took me a while to make some of the cuts up against the wall there, you know, once I got to the edge. But I finally got that figured out. But like I said, I'm gonna just pick y'all up tomorrow. And my goal is to go ahead and get this whole section here done, where I had a floor pulled a bit, so that I can move all other stuff out of the kitchen area and pull that floor, but do that in there as well. So I'm looking forward to it. But I'll pick y'all up in the morning. See y'all in the morning. Got something for me?
Man, I'm strong this morning.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Good morning, I.A.G family. It's a new day, and as you can see, I decided to go ahead and rip up these floors on this side because at first I thought I was just gonna finish off this living room area here and then move all the stuff from the kitchen area, you know, over here onto the floor and then finish that side. But I'm gonna show you the reason why I had to do it like I'm doing it. So last night, I wanted to kind of roll out another sheet of underlayment over here and go ahead and like get half of this room done. But when I got to this point right here, I realized that because I'm staggering them like that, you know, because you cut at the beginning, you cut one half piece and then that ends up having to stagger like that, and that just makes for a stronger interlocking system. But I realized when I got right here, if I was gonna keep on staggering it like that and I had to cut them off, that I was gonna have to like keep going down this way, down this wall in order to stagger them right. And so I talked to the lady at the house and we got everything cleaned up out of this kitchen area, and we just we really didn't have much. Like I said, we just had this temporary little makeshift kitchen set up with this silver butcher table. But as you see, the wood under here is good. Not sure why it's like dark in some rings there. Maybe because they glued it down or something like that, and the glue just kind of dried up over time. But as you can see, the floors look good under the windows. It's like brand new wood, and it's solid. Even under the sink, under the window and everything, it's solid. And the floor doesn't even creak. It's amazing how solid this floor is. I don't know if this is tongue and groove. It has to be, because every time I put down OSB, I can glue it, I can like shim it up, I can brace it, but I still hear it when I walk. And yeah, so I got it all pulled up all the way through the hallway here. And I'm gonna do the laundry room later. As you can see, the laundry room is kind of like our catch-all right now. Yeah. But yeah, it's looking good. Like I say, it's very, very promising. And that's, like I was saying yesterday, this is one of the main reasons why this is a huge blessing about this mobile home, because we walked through it and it was solid. And we didn't even know it was solid. You know, we didn't know what we were getting. We spent $30,000 cash without even seeing this mobile home. We just prayed and we felt the Lord was leading us to get it. And before we ever saw it, because they didn't even have it on the lot, you know, we bought it because we had missed out on another mobile home. And I'm glad we did because I think this one is better. But we missed out on another mobile home because we were waiting for it to get to the lot. And somebody bought it before it got to the lot, you know, because they tried to sell the repo. This wasn't a repo. It was a trade-in because this is a 2008 single wide. And the guy was trading this one in to get a double wide. And so I guess he got a little bit of money off of his double wide for trading this one in. And yeah, so, you know, it was still on his property and we didn't get a chance to see it. We saw a few pictures, but the pictures were kind of shaky and you couldn't really see it. They were kind of blurred. And we just prayed about it and we said, hey, let's go for it. You know, ain't no need to plan it safe now. And this Emma has been just this mobile home and the purchase of this home has really been what has like propelled us into this season of establishment, you know, establishing a home, establishing this homestead, establishing our family, you know, because the Lord was really ministering to us that before we came here, before this season, we never really had a home before. You know, the house that we had in the city, we used that house as our ministry base, you know, and that was like a military headquarters, you know, like a base. And so we've never had a home before. We've never bought beds and furniture and TVs and new cabinets and all that type of stuff. Everything was repurposed. All of our furniture that Megan and I have had for our whole 10 years of being married has been like hand-me-down furniture. All the beds, we've never bought a bed, never bought mattresses, never even bought covers. You know, that was a level of like determination and sacrifice that we had, you know, over those last seasons. And now the Lord has said, well done, my good and faithful servants. You've been faithful over few, so I'm gonna make you rule over many. And that's where we're at now in this season. And so the Lord is blessing us with this abundance, and this is only the beginning. Yeah, but actually we have I almost forgot to tell y'all, but we have a special guest coming down to the farm today. My dad, he's never been down here since the whole, you know, 6 years since we've owned this property, 6, 7 years, however long, maybe 5 years we owned this property. My dad has never been down here, and so he's actually doing a job, because y'all know that I used to work with my dad before I went full-time in the ministry and full-time on the farm. And he's actually doing a bush hogging job not far from here in our city, in our town. And I'm gonna go and meet him when he gets done. I told him to call him when he's about 30 minutes away from being done. And me and the boys will load up and go meet him, and then he's gonna trail us out here. So that's exciting. But until he calls me, because that's gonna be around lunchtime when he's gonna be done, I'm gonna go ahead and keep working. And I need to get all these extra staples where the carpet was nailed down at the beginning. It seems like there weren't any staples on the edges. It was just tucked under the wall. That's why I had to cut it with the box blade. But it came up pretty easy. So I just need to get these staples. I think I'm just gonna nail them down, you know, because my underlayment and then that hard flooring on top of that, we're not gonna feel it at all. It'll probably just help that underlayment stay still. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these nails tamped down, and then I'm gonna get my underlayment rolled out, and I'm gonna start laying more flooring. You know, my goal is to try to get done with this kitchen living room area this week, hallway. So we'll have new flooring all the way from the hallway there, all the way back through the hallway, going to the boys' room and the homeschool room back here. And so that's my goal. And cabinets, they're here actually. They're not here, but they're at the shipping facility. And so they should be here in the next couple of days. And so then we have to set up a time to get them installed, you know. But it's fun. It's going down, y'all. For real. We're gonna be done with this thing soon. And one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is building my hearth and my mantle and everything. We're gonna try to do something for the wood stove. We're gonna try to do something like with that country cottage cabin feel, because in the past we've done our houses like cabins, like with dark stain. But with this house, we're going for light and bright and with light stain, kind of like the bed that we chose. Instead of going with a dark stain, our bed is like this white stained wood, as you can see. And we're kind of going for that look all throughout the house. That white light stain. Might do some shiplap in some different spots. Yeah, so it's fun times, y'all. But I'm gonna get back to work so I can go and get a little bit done before my dad calls. up, homeschool?
So,
How y'all doing in here?
dude, I'm just drawing this picture.
Good. Like y'all's Iron Man sheet that y'all got up to block the sun.
Yep. Look what the subscribers gave us, though.
Good. Let me see. Let's see if they can see it. It says, gonna be a great day. I.A.G. Yeah. Guess what, boys?
What?
I just got a phone call. Guess who it was?
No.
It was Granddaddy. He's in our city, in town, not far, about 15 minutes from here, doing a bush hogging job. And he said he want to come out here. Yep, so we're going to head out there and meet him out there and let him trail us out here so you can see the farm for the first time.
Oh, but do you
Y'all excited? Having Granddad out here for the first time? Say again.
I can show him how fast I can ride my bike.
That's right. All right, y'all go and put your homeschool up neatly. Take your time and then grab your boots and your hat and let's ride out.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all, we're gonna take a break from working on Emma. We're gonna head to town and meet my dad and bring him on out here and let him see what we got going on the farm. See how far we've come.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round around the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot.
All right, like he done, loaded up. Yeah.
Your destination is on the left.
All right. I can make a circle. Oh, bag it up. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. We met up with my dad, and he's loaded up, waiting on us, so we won't get turned around up here and lead him on to the farm. Exciting times. All right, y'all. Made it back to the farm, and my dad is here for the first time. It's exciting times. What you think? Yeah, for real. Still got a whole lot to do. Yeah, I'm trying to get my grass to come back in from where we laid the water lines. Cause we ran the water meters all the way at the front, and we ran the water lines all the way down the line to there. And then we got hose spigots going to each where the farm gate's at. It's like a hose spigot at each one. And then we ran the water around the power pole to the back of the mobile home to get water there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
First thing they said, Granddaddy got any fruit today?
I just made that.
Yeah.
He grows.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, Tim? Y'all growing.
Granddaddy finally got down here.
I'm 6.
He's 6. You big boy.
Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down, y'all, and show my dad around and show him what everything we've done so far since we had this land. Alright, y'all, my dad just pulling off, and we showed him around the whole farm, gave him a good old farm tour. Had a good time fellowshipping with him, but it's time to get back to work now. And I think me and the boys actually gonna take a break because Megan should be here soon. And I think we're gonna take a break there and pick back up on putting these floors down. I figured I'll pause for a second and kind of tell y'all what I'm doing, because you may wonder what I'm doing over here in between these two pieces. But at the edge here, there's a little piece of tape on here, If you peel that off, there's adhesive there, and you can see how the actual moisture barrier stops there. And they want you to overlap this little clear piece here, and then adhesive it down there and butt it up against the other one. So you can kind of see, I'm not getting it perfect, but I'm getting that butted up against there. And as I'm going down, I'm tearing that adhesive off and sticking it together. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this one here. And that kind of joins the two pieces together to where they're not just flopping all around all over the place. And yes, that's what I'm doing now, is getting this moisture barrier down and getting ready to lay my floor.
Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Most my life's been waging war till I found peace. I could have swore what she did shook me to the core, and I ain't gonna live like that no more. Like this no more. Trouble comes when the barmaid pours another for a man who should have found. Oh, when I get going, you can hear me roar. No, I can't live like this no more. Bad as the years before, living in a lie I can't ignore. Oh, I had to cut ties to settle the score, and I ain't gonna live like this no more.
All right, y'all, Tim has been working hard all day on flooring, lots of knee breaking and back breaking work, but it has paid off and we are almost to the finish line and almost done. So let me turn y'all around and show y'all what we've accomplished so far. So as you can see, he's gotten all the way from the boys' room all the way down this hallway. I'll just go all the way and show y'all. So we started at this end and he's gotten all the way down to the boys' room, and now we've made it all the way to the other end. Yay! So that is a success. We literally have flooring from one end of Emma to the other end of Emma, and he's just staggering the flooring here. So let me see if I can get y'all at an angle where you can see what all he's done. So right there. So just imagine all the way down that hallway, all the way to this back end of the kitchen, and now we're just needing to fill in this section here. Yeah, that was intense again.
I had to take it on in this corner here.
Right.
I got all my moisture barrier down.
Yes.
So tomorrow I can just roll with it.
Exactly.
Because the last 2 days I had to pull up floor before I got started.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that we went on here and pulled this kitchen flooring up, and we're just taking it all the way through.
Right.
Instead of just doing half of it, and then having to do the other half.
Exactly.
So by the time this weekend comes, I just want to sit back and watch football, eat chips, and be fat and happy.
Pretty much.
And just look at the flooring that'll be completed.
And you will get to do that.
That's right.
And so this is the rest of the underlayment he was talking about that he has down. And we'll just complete this section where he has underlayment and just take it on down this hallway here. So that's pretty much it. We've made a lot of progress, I think, and we probably have just one more day, maybe 2 if there's like some little finishing work or detail work. Just leave some room not to be pressed or rush yourself. But yeah, I definitely think he can complete this very soon, and it looks great. I just want to show y'all up close the flooring, and it's laminate vinyl plank.
Luxury vinyl plank.
Luxury?
It's not laminate. It's
Okay,
luxury.
luxury.
LVP, luxury.
Luxury, that's what the L is for.
Laminate is what we pulled up.
Okay.
That's the stuff that's not waterproof.
Oh, okay.
It swells when it gets wet.
Okay.
This here doesn't swell when it gets wet.
Okay. So my bad, y'all. Luxury vinyl plank flooring, and it's completely waterproof, and that's why it has that barrier. I think it's supposed to be so you don't need the underlayment, but we did it anyway, and I'm glad. And you know, why not do that extra? But what I want to show y'all is, you see, that's the 2 planks coming together, and there is no crack or crevice, and it just flush. It's so flush, and it meets perfectly, and the floors are just so solid. You know, first of all, Emma herself is just solid. When we pulled up the flooring, we were extremely pleased just with how well all the plywood was butted together, fit together, and it was solid. You know, there was like, it was solid, like the most solid we've ever seen in pulling up flooring. And then this, we are very pleased with this product. It's kind of got this softness to it, but it's still rigid and just easy to walk on. I really like the look of it, the wood look, but I also like that there are no cracks, there are no crevices, and it's just smooth. It's very, yeah, I think that's the word I'm going for. It's just smooth. I was saying soft.
You can't tell that it's planks.
Right.
It all becomes one.
Right.
Like if you run your hand across it with your eyes closed, you can't tell that there are any divides.
Right. It's smooth.
And it's really like perfect for this country cottage cabin
It is.
we're doing, because the city that we live in is called Edwards, Mississippi, and this plank is called Edwards Oak. You know, and you don't get more Mississippi than like oak trees and acorns.
There you go.
So it's like Edwards Oak, luxury vinyl plank floor, is just perfect for the feel and the vibe that we're going for here.
Right.
Because now that we're past painting and trim and sheetrock and all that, now we're going in and trying to add the color and the pop and the rustic feel that we're going for.
Right.
So it's going in perfect.
Yeah, it is, and it has all our colors, and then it kind of introduces other colors as well that we can play off of, and I'm pleased with how well it goes with the white and the gray. I just love it, and I know that because of the smoothness, y'all, that is gonna make this so easy to like wipe up, clean, mop, sweep. I'm excited about that one. So we we are just nearing the end and nearing the finish line on floors. So do we have another child? We are nearing the end, nearing the finish line on flooring, so we're gonna call it right here for today, y'all. It's I.A.G Farms.